It's rare in this line of work that you find a game that you want to go back to after you've finished reviewing it. I'm happy to say that for me, Heroes Infinity is one of those games. It's a rare case of a mobile game that serves a worthwhile niche while maintaining the fast sessions and accessible gameplay mobile gamers demand. It is, in many ways, so much better than I anticipated. Heroes Infinity is, in essence, a 2.5D brawler in the vein of arcade classics like Streets of Rage, but presented through the finely crafted visual aesthetic of a vanillaware game like Odin Sphere. Never heard of Odin Sphere? Well, to put it shortly, it's one of the best looking 2D games to date, and Heroes Infinity does a remarkable job of emulating both its gorgeous visuals and pitch-perfect animation. While obviously not on the same budget, there's still a satisfying punch to combat that only this sort of game can provide. This is particularly welcome given that the story is next to non-existent by comparison to the gameplay. After a brief and rather silly intro, you take on the role of fulfilling the interest of a futuristic Olympus, allying with other demigods and deities to save the world. If you're hoping for a grand story, then you'll be disappointed. But if you're looking to smash baddies and get some great loot, Heroes Infinity has you covered. Every mission in Heroes Infinity is simple. You charge in to fight a group of enemies, often culminating in a brief boss fight. You can easily burn through a dozen fights within a half an hour. That's how fast-paced the game is. Along the way, you unlock new loot that bolsters you and your support characters. Combat is as simple as dragging the virtual analog stick to move and tapping your various abilities to fire them off. You can also call in your aforementioned support characters, who will either heal you or deal some damage to the enemy. It's all slick and to the point, but offers enough engagement that the game doesn't play itself. You're also rewarded for thinking on your feet, changing your abilities to maximize how many enemies you can take down in one go. Getting your combo meter to reach a number higher than before is always satisfying. Also, the loot itself is very streamlined, with the option to auto-equip the best gear for each character available every time you unlock something worthwhile. On top of this, there's also a ludicrous amount of content to dig through, including multiple campaigns to play through in addition to online play with other players after you clear Act 20 of the starter campaign. You can gain materials to craft gear for yourself, in addition to earning items in the field, as well as various heroes that you can unlock for your party. Even the sound design is pretty satisfying, with an epic sci-fi western feel layered on top of the beautiful visuals. There's a lot of heart and effort here that you don't always expect to see, and it's fun to experience it all. Heroes Infinity is a polished, solid experience. There are freemium elements, but so far they've not caused me any headache. I highly recommend Heroes Infinity. It's one of the best options out there for mobile gamers itching for a solid brawler on the go.